What's up, y'all? It's your boy, man, DJKillzownJones. We in the building. Me and Breezy in the building. Beatz and Bitz podcast. Back up in this bitch, man. Excuse me. And Breezy, the name of this episode is Breezy Tried to Tell Me. And are we live? What the hell? What's going on? Okay, cool. I was trying to make sure. Yeah, so like the name of this episode is Breezy Tried to Tell Me. And Breezy tried to tell me that Sonic Forces was and I got damn I need to change the damn I didn't even change the damn tag because it's gaming still, but Sonic Forces was trash. It was booty butt cheeks. It's a game that is made primarily and focused primarily for younger players, but and they literally are just banking on the fact that it's Sonic and the kids eat up Sonic just as much as they eat up Mario, but Sega don't have the willpower to follow through on that artistic vision that like say a Super Mario Odyssey, which to me is a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. It's a masterpiece so far from what I'm playing. I got to get deep into it to get my full review. But as far as the presentation, the controls, all of that, Super Mario is beating the shit out of Sonic, because all this game was literally is leftovers, bare bone leftovers from Sonic Generations, which was a phenomenal game. And they just, the whole Sonic team need their ass whooped for putting this shit out. Like, they need to get their ass stomped. Like, we need to have Young Buck just come in there, jumping around, gangster walking through the office, and 100 goons just stomp their ass out with the instrumental playing. Or they just, because they just dropped the ball. Now, I'm not advocating violence, but I'm just saying this is how bad this game is. Like, they need to take this game, Sonic Boom, all them other shitty Sonic games. They need to fire. Matter of fact, they need to fire the entire Sonic team and just hire old boy that did Sonic Mania, the two dudes that did Sonic Mania. And they just need to stop trying to make Sonic, like, the voice actors was shitty. The voice actors, like, there's something easy. Like, they got some little person that nobody knows. Like, everybody is just phoning in. I think the guy that did Knuckles is still the same, but right. But still, this shit is horrible, man. Like, you try, and I rented it. I rented that family video. I could have, you know what I could have did with that $4? It was half price, you know, because usually like $7 or $8 for like 5 nights on. You know what I could have did with that? I ain't gonna tell you what I could have did with that, because I already told Breezy what I was going to do with it. But I don't think I should tell y'all what I was going to do with it. But they need their ass whooped. That game is freaking horrible. And it's a 1 out of 10. It's a game. It's a shame to the Sonic lineage. Sonic Mania is the better game. Don't, you know, like, the game started out, Breezy, and it said easy mode and hard mode. How you or normal to hard in the damn description? You've never played a Sonic game. First of all, this shit don't even have any forward momentum. Like, you gotta freaking, if you trying to go up a loop-de-loop, you gotta hit a spin dash every time with old Sonic. And new Sonic, I'm just blasting through waves and waves of generic looking ass what's the robots or what, the Eggman robots, and the shit just is booty cheeks. Like, and the story is Sonic got captured by Eggman, and the classic Sonic and the rest of the team, they trying to figure out where Sonic is. And you know, you was fighting with the resistance. They have a creative character, but the creative character, guess what, Breezy? Hold on to your butts. And is freaking loaded down with daily logins and microtransactions.
Right.
So you can win most of the shit, right, off of the game. If you are if you are a veteran Sonic player and you pay attention long enough, I couldn't do it. You could S rank everything and unlock everything, but they have now put in, unless I looked at this wrong, because it said daily login, and usually when you see daily login, what they mean, Breezy? Microtransactions.
Yep.
That bullshit. So, man, I wanted this game to be good, man. I wanted it. I wanted it to be good. They hyped the shit up. Oh, it's gonna bring the new Sonic fans with the old Sonic fans, and everybody gets to create their own character, and everybody gets to feel and like it's literally like if I could that creative character mode is literally like Mortal Kombat Armageddon. You know how basic that shit was, where you could build your own. Like that's what that shit was. Like, and you can get different power ups and shit. But man, fuck that game. Anyway, fuck that game. So
man, fuck
let me. I mean, they need to get slammed. I don't understand why. Like these Sonic games can't keep fucking making. Let me see how much real quick. Let me Google how much Sonic Forces sold.
Oh, talking about some fuck me.
Like Sonic,
man, fuck that.
Sonic Moon sales figures.
Oh boy.
It's the worst selling title in let me see here. So you would think after they fucking put this bullshit out, it's only wait a minute, hold on. It still sold 500,000 copies.
Yeah.
How the fuck it? Oh my god! Oh my god! They still sold, and this probably gonna sell just as much. Like, I can't wait to see these damn sales figures for damn Sonic Forces, man. Like, and they didn't even get nobody review copies. 5 out of 10. No, hell no, fuck that. It's a 1 out of 10. Who the fuck that gave this? Oh man, shout out Polygon though, because I like Brian Cassette. Wait a minute, hold on. Brian Cassette, they did try to give me a job though. When I was with Real, he was like, man, he pulled up. I pulled up on him. Was like, man, I'm a big fan. Blah blah blah. He said, so you what website you with? I gave him a Real Gamer News. How you doing over there? like this is how he was looking. Trying to snipe me off. I guess he was trying to see either he was serious about it, like it was like one of them one-time deals, like you jump ship, come. Yeah, like that's how he hit me. Now I hit him up afterwards, then heard back, but it's all good. But this is a damn 1 out of 10, bro. 1 out of 10. This ain't no damn. Oh my god, they need their ass kicked, Breezy. Ooh.
Right.
So speaking of, we was talking about the whole aftermath of the Gamergate shit, right?
Oh boy.
And
ain't no aftermath. It's still going on.
No, I mean, I think Breezy, because me and Breezy had different opinions on this. I think after the Gamergate shit, because I listened to IGN, GameSpot.
All the sites that were a part of the bullshit.
Well, I listened to see like what things gonna change it, and they have kept it at least on their whatchamacallem, at least on their at least on their like live reviews, or they do like up at noon or whatever, they have kept it 1,000. Like they keep it 1,000. Like the hosts keep it 1,000 at least. But you know, I mean, I guess it you know, it still could be some collusion and stuff going on still. But I don't think it's as bad as it used to be because it used to be hella bad. You know, I think it calmed down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, you know, like 50. But what you think, Breezy?
I think all the big sites still suck
you
to
better
me.
go there, boy, like it was on mine. Shit.
No, because all the big sites still suck. None of them did a good job defending gamers during that whole fiasco. None of them still don't do a good job of defending us during these whole fiascos. They still pump out articles every blue moon to test the waters if they can shit on segments of the gaming community. And the problem is like a lot of the people they get as writers aren't a part of the community, number one. And number two, they take instances of random interactions, like for instance, there was an article not too long ago where there's like an RP server for World of Warcraft, right? And this was written on Vice, if I'm not mistaken, where this journalist went to an RP server.
Hold on, Breezy. I'm gonna put this ice cream down.
Okay.
I had to eat that damn ice cream.
Okay.
Just to make me feel better. About Sonic fucking Forces. It was just like you remember in Players Club?
Yeah.
When old boy do something to make me feel good. That's how I had to do. So go ahead. My bad, y'all. I ain't. But go ahead.
She ended up joining an RP server, and
hold on real quick. I'm gonna put it up in the freezer. Go ahead. Go off.
All right.
Go off. She ended up doing what?
She ended up joining a role playing server where people role play and they in some cases act out role-playing events, you know, some mostly adult 18+ scenarios.
Role-playing? Role-playing? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
She ended up joining the server, and while in the server, a couple of random individuals ended up harassing her on the server, and that led to her condemning the whole RP community on the server and condemning Blizzard and saying Blizzard needs more protections and things of that nature. But when you read her article, she says that she has an account on Second Life to which she participates in the same role-playing events, and it's like, if you have an account on Second Life and you are in these type of forums, well, I guess I could say, or in these type of environments and situations, then you should understand that there's only so far you can go with reporting people for harassment and blocking them, or just plain old logging out for the day or reloading in a new area. But she made the article come across as though Blizzard's solely responsible for the way people behave online, and that there aren't enough tools and functions at the behest of the player to block, mute, get away from other people. And the thing was, she just decided to write a shit article on Blizzard while promoting Second Life, which literally, from my investigations, has the same identical reporting tools that Blizzard has. But it's like, these people don't understand gaming because they have a limited experience to it, and social, I would say, interactions socially on multiplayer games. Like, there's tons of people on Call of Duty that have called me all various types of slurs and words and whatnot. And do I condemn the Call of Duty studio for what the actions of individuals do online? No, I just block them, mute them, and move on to the next match or whatever. And unfortunately, you have so many of these people who are new to gaming and new to interacting with other people online and getting out of their comfort zone that they just run face up against that internet person, that 4chan identity that some people tend to have and don't know how to turn off. And it's unfortunate that the gaming websites don't step in and say, hey, that person is an asshole. He'd be an asshole even if he wasn't on the internet. Don't take that as the entire face of the gaming community. And the gaming websites have not done a good job in a long time of defending us against these type of claims. There's no counter arguments or no counter articles to these articles being written, and they're still been written.
Because you know why? A lot of motherfuckers on these game sites ain't getting no pussy. So
no, these are women writing these articles mostly.
Well, see, okay, so we got to look at the women Because I'm finna go in on this shit right here, right here, right here, right here. So you gotta look at the women that's talking shit about or getting offended or talking about they was offended or their rights was impacted or some shit like that. You gotta look at these chicks, right? Look at these feminazi chicks. Look at these chicks that's crying about women's rights and equality and all of that. Now I agree. When if we doing the same job, it's some women out here because it's some lazy you niggas out here is lazy. And these women out here whooping y'all ass and getting all the goddamn degrees and education and shit like that. It ain't even trying to get your shit together. But hold up. We ain't talking about them. We talking about these chicks, because I know a couple of them personally that's in the feminist, black feminist, whatever group, right? They are the unattractive, like if I was to look at a girl, well hold up.
Just leave it at that. They unattractive. They don't have good womanly qualities, or they don't believe in subscribing to women's stereotypes. But everything about their personality is just unattractive to the mainstream person. And so they feel upset about that, and they feel like that gives them justification to go on these giant tirades and lump all men together and whatnot. And you can't talk to them because then it becomes mansplaining or whatever like that. I'm not trying to get on a rant about feminism and third wave feminism and all that shit.
This shit in games, though. This is the thing I don't understand, because that's the same thing. It's the same argument that I have about black women fucking pookies and ray-rays and shit. It's fun. I know, I'm just saying, like going on Call of Duty, you're gonna run into a lot of pookie and ray-rays, a lot of Tom, Dick, and Harrys, a lot of little badass kids that their parents bought the damn game to get their ass to go shut the fuck up and sit down while their daddy go fuck their mama in the fucking laundry room or some shit. And, you know, they kids bouncing off the walls and they ain't whooping their ass and shit, so they gotta give them something to calm the fuck down.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't ran into a lot of Pookie and Ray Rays. I ran into a lot of Billy.
But I'm saying exactly. So, but I'm saying, like the Billies and Stevens and Tylers and all them motherfuckers is the Pookie and Ray Rays of the Call of Duty thing. So when you get these feminist women who want to come up in there and they know they sensitive to every fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? They sensitive to every damn thing. They hear motherfuckers say they first of all, you get up in this bitch and you're a woman. Niggas far and wide, black, white, Latino, whatever the fuck you are, is trying to holler. They trying to holler. They trying to hop down. They sending dick pics, PlayStation Playroom pics, videos of them jacking off and all this shit. They got ready, queued up, ready to go. Already ready to go. They flooding the inbox. They trying to get a number. They trying to get the email. They trying to get them added on Steam. They trying to get that PSN, that Xbox Live. They trying.
And let us reiterate, this is a small minority in the gaming community.
It's a small minority, but you motherfuckers y'all want to go up on here with your titties and everything out, and then you want to go.
That is also a small minority of women on the gaming community.
But I mean, even with them, because then they fuck it up for the girls that's being conservative and the feminazis, like the hoes is winning. So you can't sit up and be mad because you got the hoes out there. Go check the hoes. Don't go check us because we men. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. But if we men and we horny, we always trying to fuck till we, 60, 70, 80. We need Viagra. We still trying to fuck at 60, 70, 80, and I think don't work. And you go up in this motherfucker. It's like me going in a strip club, right? And a motherfucking stripper come up on my ass. Hey, daddy, you want to dance or whatever? And I'll be like, bitch, no. What do you mean? Back the fuck in here for the wings. What? I just came here to wings and a soda and some hot sauce and some cheese on the fries. And you can shake your ass over there. But no. And then I go run and tell the security guard, hey, this bitch is trying to give me a dance. You know what I'm saying? That's how stupid y'all sound. Like it's just stupidity.
But in the case of the game, they're trying to play the game.
I mean, but they trying to play the game. Don't come in here. Hey guys, because every game I didn't play with a female, they be up in. Hey, no, all of them. They be even when they if they come
I won't say all of them, but there's a couple of them that do that.
Wait, not even if they doing the hey guys, they'll be up in there getting it in. They be like, got your ass. They be talking shit right there with you, and then the motherfucker, is that a girl? Motherfucker,
it's sad because you're right though.
Ooh, it's a girl. Who is it? Did she use her mic? Motherfuckers scrolling up and down. Everybody talking. Motherfuckers don't even use mics no more. Everybody on that motherfucker found. They went and found their headset from downstairs, getting shot up.
Motherfuckers be talking through tin cans and shit, strumming strings.
Yeah, broke the little headphone, the little earbud that come in the PS4. They talking about that shit. It's already broke.
Anyway, because we went ham on that anyway. All I'm saying is,
don't go if you know. It's like a brother going to the strip club or going, to the brothel where that's legal, and you tell a bitch that you don't want no action. You can't go into these fucking chat rooms, into these fucking games with these voice chats enabled, and you think you about to play a motherfucking game with somebody who ain't trying to holler. Even the girls that, they not feminazi, but they not, stream hoeing. You know what I'm saying? Them women, the classy women that don't know, they want to be respected. They might be, they might be adjustable sevens. They might be
adjustable sevens.
Yeah, 6.
Long story short, when the problem is there's a small minority of women who are attention seekers, and they oftentimes get on these games that have a high male population, and they attention seek to all hell. And a lot of the guys who holler at them and what have you, these girls respond to that, and these guys think that's how you talk to chicks, and so they try to use it on the next girl, not even caring about how the situation is playing out or whatnot. And unfortunately, that is a small minority in the community that happens to get blown into epic proportions that shouldn't be, and most of the gaming websites have yet to come to the forefront, whether it be through editors or second opinions written by other writers, to pretty much have a counterbalance to whatever these people are writing of this stream.
You know why? It's because a lot of the people, I mean, say some of them,
they don't want to be looked at as sexist. No. They don't want to be looked at as mansplaining or whatever. I don't even want to get into some of these buzzword terms because I don't even like talking about this shit.
And they out here fucking them. That's why.
Well, yeah, a lot of them are white knighting, hopefully to get laid or some titty pics or whatever. Because I mean, it's dudes.
And you in a position of power, shit. You the motherfucking review editor at goddamn IGN or GameSpot.
Yeah, but it's nothing to say. Okay, well, if you're gonna talk about this, we gotta have another opinion on it. But to me, I think it's fine to talk about a situation like this and say, okay, well, this is a problem that exists and it needs to be addressed to a certain extent. I get it, but it doesn't need to be this is all of them, and then not having a fucking rebuttal to that, and then not even defending your standpoint, because now it becomes now mainstream media picks it up, and now they think everybody is in Grand Theft Auto 5 online, using mods to lock a chick in the corner and rape her virtually. Like, that's not what's happening in a majority of the Grand Theft Auto. There was a girl in Canada. There's a girl in Canada who got on Grand Theft Auto online, and some dude had modded his game to lock her in position. And so he was going around pelvic thrusting her while their characters were stuck together. And she's like, oh, he virtually raped me. And it's like, at no point did you attempt to log out. At no point did you attempt to leave that match, that round. You just sat there for 20 minutes while this guy pelvic thrusted. I mean, there's a bunch of videos of this shit online. on
So
Twitch streamers.
she sat up there and let herself get teabagged
for about 20 minutes. And then there's a bunch of streamers. There's a bunch of streamers where this shit happens. Bro, you crazy for doing that. But there's a bunch of streamers. You're wrong for that. There's a bunch of streamers on Twitch where they have compilations of this shit happening. And to the defense of some of these girls, where this shit happened, because some of these girls is real, where they freak the fuck out and they don't know how to handle it. Because some of these girls actually freak the fuck out because they have been assaulted like that.
Wait. I never got down with the e-bullying and the motherfucking, because this is the thing. All you had, if she sat there in 20 minutes and sent that shit to Blizzard, Activision, Sony, Xbox Live, like, you can't make me, it's like a motherfucker getting into it with a motherfucker on Facebook and they flaming the shit out of them and all the other shit, and this motherfucker go and starts getting depressed. And instead of going and they bullying them and shit like that, like, I'm gonna say this about people in I don't fuck with bullies. I don't condemn that shit. I don't condemn this sucker shit they doing. I mean, I don't condone this sucker shit they doing. Period. Online. Period. But people that's getting bullied in real life, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, you need to stand up for yourself and fuck what might happen. Sometimes you gotta make a motherfucker respect you. And sometimes you got to learn when to walk away, because you might fuck with the wrong motherfucker and they might do some shit to you. But online, if you're in an online match, right, ladies, if you feel like if you get freaked out by some shit that we've been doing for decades, long before we even started streaming, motherfuckers was talking about teabagging in 2000. So made whole songs and shit, and you probably was in the club teabagging a hoe. So if you feel yourself being in this situation and you've recorded this shit, that's why. Let me find this shit real quick. Let me get my PlayStation controller right quick. Let me show you what this dude right here.
What he's saying is you should just hit the share function. Hit the share function.
Hit that bitch. And then you go save. Matter of fact, you hit screenshot, and you can set. I think you can set up the screenshots where it had a timestamp and all the other shit on it. Then you hit save clip. Then you go report. When you can report a player, you scroll down to the motherfuckers. Hold on, right quick.
His ID or their ID.
His ID. You send
and then
them the
clip,
them. And you can send them the clip right there. So I don't want to hear about. I mean, yeah, you can get freaked out and you can sit there for about 20 minutes, but make sure within that 20-minute time span, boo-boo, that you hit that goddamn share button on, or you say, Cortana, save that or capture that. Yeah, man. Like some of this shit. Some of
it is, like I said, some of it is they're being overly dramatic. They're exaggerating the shit. But my main complaint with a lot of the big gaming websites is they're not doing a good job of defending the whole community. And that's the problem. You remember the thing a few years ago with the Street Fighter tournament where the dude had won the tournament and was popping off and the chick got up in his face and it's like, who are you? Why are you here? And it's like, who chick is this? What did he say? Who bitch is this? Or who chick is this? No, so he got suspended from a bunch of tournaments because of her.
Oh yeah, but see, this is the thing. If a motherfucker get in my, and first of all, I remember him and the dude got into a fight because he was salty. He threw a punch on him, and then he ran away. Then his girl comes up and starts mouthing off.
No, there was never a punch thrown. What are you talking about?
There was never a punch thrown. So he lost, but still.
He was popping off as you do when you win an event. He was popping off, and she felt bad for her dude and was yelling at the dude who was popping off to sit down. See, this is a case of a chick who doesn't come from that FGC environment where it's normal for people to pop off. You see it all the times at the tournaments for like Evo and shit. On the live streams where dudes pop off, they won, they had a big comeback, and they doing money matches. And she just never experienced this shit. So when she told him to sit down, he was hyping. He thought the dude grabbed him and he turned and he's like, okay, well, who's you? Because she was about to get slammed. So anyway, all I'm saying is gaming websites, the big ones need to do a better job defending us against mainstream media and some of these guest articles that appear that clearly are not taking a decent look at the entire community as a whole and is focusing on a particular segment of it. That's all I'm saying. We went on for a hella long time with some hella funny shit in there. And that's it.
I mean, okay, so the next thing is Meek Mill goes to jail for 2 years. He was slipping on his pimping, and then he basically got into it with the dudes here at some dudes here in St. Louis. The charges got dropped, but he ended up getting, violating for that. Judge ruled. And he ended up violating for riding ATVs around in New York, which I feel like that's a stupid law, but it's the law. So he got caught out there, and they probably wanted to make an example of him, and now everybody knows. So the DA, the prosecutor, pretty much told what's up, Matt?
What's going on?
Nothing much. We're here talking about Meek Mill.
Yeah, I heard 2 to 4 years.
Yeah, so he got knocked for he got a violation for the fight here he had in St. Louis. I apologize for that, Meek, on behalf of my city. And then he ended up getting a violation riding dirt bikes in New York, which nobody fucking knew about that. So the judge threw the book at him, and then the lawyer came out today and said that he never shouted out the judge, and that's why the judge threw the book at him. Which I don't think that's the case. It's just, when you come up in the courtroom so many times and you come in front of the judge, and the judge has to review a case, and they get tired, they get sick and tired of seeing you. And I hate that these are two situations that was out of his control. It came out that the guy, was the aggressor and he was defending himself. And when they came, like, on both occasions, and then also, like, who in the world knows about a dirt bike law in New York, basically. Like, he had been doing this for years, and they just decided, they popped up on him. How y'all feel about it, man? Because I can't really. I mean, I don't know. Man. I don't know how to feel about it because I'm tired of saying I like Meek Mill. I support Meek Mill. He's from Philly. I know how rough it is out there. It's just as rough, if not rougher than it is in St. Louis. And I had family that lived out there, and I know, like, and it's even more money. To be poor in Philadelphia is a whole different way to be poor in St. Louis. So it's like I kind of feel for him because of his background and everything, but it's kind of like I don't know how to feel, man. Like I don't want to say free Meek Mill, he get out, do some dumb shit, and then
he ends up right back in jail.
Exactly, for life.
Here what he need to do. Just go ahead. Do the time, okay? Just go ahead and do it. And while you in, you just do the Tupac strategy. Write like 1,000 songs, and then just get out and stay out of trouble, and then just focus on the music. Then just don't do shit. That's all I can kind of say. I mean, the Tupac strategy still worked. He's been dead damn near what? He's been dead like what 20 years, and he still got music coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know what, man? Just go ahead and
they're gonna drop an album probably while he in jail, and
just go ahead and just sit down, just write music, just go.
Okay, so the next topic. Speaking of rappers, Iggy Azalea, they came out of whatever, like, because they had Iggy Azalea.
Who?
Iggy Azalea.
Who?
Who?
Okay, Mike Jones. Okay, so anyway, shout out Mike Jones. So she came out with this mixtape that y'all see before y'all because her label isn't backing her for real. Def Jam is on the verge. They can't drop her because they didn't made so much money off of her. So they just
Iggy Azalea, she making drink coasters now. Cool.
Oh man, look. So this mug is trash. I said
so,
up there.
So she's trying to give Capcom a run for our money for some coasters, huh? Okay.
No, yeah, that's cool. This is a free mixtape and probably the most disliked mixtape on that PIF.
I gotta figure out who she got her coasters made by.
From a major artist. Period. Like it's sitting at a 2.
How you have a mixtape and like you got more hate than?
Well, because she sat up there and shitted on this is why I kind of am upset about like what's my guy? Not my guy. What's that guy? Post Malone. Like a lot of these white rappers come in the game, man. They don't pay homage to nobody. They don't pay no respect to nobody. They rip off people's sound. They basically bite off a whole bunch of shit, and they don't pay homage to the people that they bite off of, and then they get up in the game, and it's just like, they get up in the game, and then they say some off the wall shit, and they keep.
But they ain't doing nothing new that most white folks like them specifically, ones like them, have been doing for forever. Like that's something new.
Iggy drove her foot all the way up in her mouth, down her throat, up her ass, back up through the mouth. Like she like look at these comments.
Cause she has racist lyrics and everything else in some of her songs. Like, come on, son. Let's we ain't giving her no more attention. Next. Like, we done with this.
Like she basically her whole mixtape is just why you hating on me? Why you hating on me? Why you hating on me? Beats is cool. Music is
can't hate on nobody that ain't got nothing. So come on, next.
Like, hold on, damn! I never say the damn PIF rate so terrible. Man, I got a notification about this. This can't be real. Let's give a fair shot. Let me be fair. Let me see here. Her music isn't good, but her surgeon is great. Should stop. Damn, a visual album.
T.I. wrote her lyrics, man. He came out and said he wrote for her. Like, she has never been talented. Ever. He just liked her fucking accent, and then she dropped that fucking accent when she came to the States to sound more like an American rapper. Do you watch her earlier shit, man? She sounds Australian as fuck. You watch her latest shit, she sound American as fuck. Like, ain't nobody got time for these Barbie doll rappers and these manufactured rappers. Like, get out of here with that shit. Give me this. Take your drink coasters and go somewhere else. We don't need it. We got paper towels for that, man. Like, come on.
Shit. I mean, hey, she trying to come up, man. She still got them white fans though. So shit, she might.
She ain't going. She needs to go on, sit her ass down.
Yeah,
or on her side, so because we don't want her eggs to explode and she gets sick or nothing like that. So she need to move on with her life or whatever and start banging more black dudes or whatever she need to do and get her Kim K come up and just be gone.
Damn.
Damn. Okay, so Cameron tells Complex that him and Jim Jones is cool. They going on tour. Cameron and Jim Jones be beefing like a motherfucker all the time. Like they beef like a motherfucker all the time.
They ain't nothing but homies constantly falling out in public, man. Ain't nothing really to say about this.
They just that's just what's name, man. That's just PR. They fall out in public. We gonna feud for a couple months, come out with some BS mixtapes about how we don't like each other. Then we'll make up for 6 months, cut a CD together, and then 6 months later we gotta go back and do this again because
I see you at WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly.
We made up at SummerSlam.
Exactly. Oh, I'm gonna get into that in a minute because SmackDown just happened in the UK.
I don't really even care, but you can tell us about it because it's a different topic. Because I stopped watching wrestling so long ago, bro. It's crazy.
Oh, dude, Survivor Series is gonna be good now because we're getting AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar.
I never fucked with him.
Okay.
I stopped watching it after The Rock.
I thought Lesnar retired like multiple times though.
Lesnar left to go to UFC, then he came back, Then he had a one-off in the USC. Then he then came back, and basically his schedule is like this. Okay, I'm gonna fight and I'm gonna get the title at WrestleMania. All right, I'm gonna be champion from now. I ain't gonna show up on TV or nothing. You gotta get me an number one contender. I'll fight him at SummerSlam. I'll beat him. Okay. Yeah, I'm not showing up for the rest of the year. I'll see y'all at the Royal Rumble.
They fucking running that damn franchise into the ground. Like,
well, because they put the title on Lesnar, who's like barely fucking there. It's like, okay, that'd be like, okay, yeah, you gave me the championship. I barely defend it. I'm only contracted to defend it, okay, twice a year while I got it. And pretty much every storyline with him is just, can this wrestler beat Lesnar? That's all it is right now.
I mean, shit.
His storyline is like, this is it. His storyline is just played the fuck out. And it's like, okay, they brought him back like 2 or 3 extra times this year. Should have beat him for the belt, but it was like nope, he gonna retain. It's like, where are we going with this?
I'm just I'm just at the, like I said, man. Like I got so done with professional sports. It ain't. It's all WWE.
Yeah, I mean, I watch New Japan, Ring of Honor. I'm everywhere with that now.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching the Luchador. They had the Luchador series or whatever. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Lucha Underground, yeah. They don't know if they're gonna get a 4th season though, man. I'm like, I want them to, but it's like, by the same token, they don't know if they even got enough money to do it. So,
yeah, I mean,
oh well. Hey, good while it lasted.
Yeah. So, Xbox One is sold out down there everywhere. Xbox One X, by the way.
Okay.
Sold out every damn where.
Because they only probably produce like a couple thousand. I mean, most people probably wasn't gonna buy no Xbox One X. I mean, like,
no, people been buying, but see, the hold up, people have it was lines everywhere for the Xbox One X. It was people been buying them. Like they sold out to next week. So
it's kind of like the same problem with the Wii U.
Or the
they will sell as many you print up, and if you don't print up enough, then it's gonna sell out.
Yeah, it's like the same problem with the Wii U. The Wii U, the thing was, remember when it was first even brought up? It was called whatever it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, okay, it's gonna be called the Wii U. So everybody thought, and then they showed you just the tablet at first. And he was like, on for the Wii, okay. Nope. Then they tell you it's a console now. It's like, but it don't have nothing to do with the Wii. It don't have as much motion control stuff, but it's called the Wii U. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of my problem with the Xbox One X. It's like, okay, you had the Xbox One. Okay, makes sense. The name is kind of dumb. You should have just called it the 720. That would have been fine, but I digress. You had the Xbox One S, which was another different model, which you didn't need the Kinect to come with it. Okay, fine, cool. Maybe the Slim, whatever. Sure. And now you have Xbox One X, and I was just like, for this thing being called Project Scorpio, it's going to be this most powerful video game console ever, and you still couldn't get it away from the Xbox One branding.
Well, because they're still playing. I don't think they wanted to, and I think that they're going to stop. They're going to stop. The Xbox One is going to be the reason why they call it the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be. This is going to be their only. I'm trying to think real quick. This is going to be their only console. So they're going to be multiple Xbox One SKUs in the Xbox. The next Xbox One, it'll be called Xbox One Omega or whatever,
Xbox One Z or whatever.
But I mean, they have a family
shit
system
to confuse the consumer.
Well, I don't think it confuses people. I think because Sony came out with the PS4 Pro, and the PS4 Pro didn't really.
We called it what it was. It's the PS4 Slim, and it just has a 4K. It can do 4K. That's it.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but check this out though. Doesn't have the Blu-ray player. It doesn't have the Blu-ray player. It doesn't have it's not real 4K or
Do
HDR.
you really need a Blu-ray player when you stream most of your shit through Netflix or you stream your shit online? Honestly, it's gotten away. It's gotten to the point now where people don't even buy Blu-ray players like that.
No, Blu-ray players at Walmart is like what, like $30?
Yeah, like it's the same shit with the DVDs and the movies.
40 if you want the one that connects to the internet. If you just want the one that's just a straight up Blu-ray player, it's like $20.
But see, this is the thing about that. Like I'm on Amazon right now. I'm about to look right quick because this is the thing about it. They still have to push 4K televisions, and they're still like we was talking about the other day about people being in mainstreams, like the mainstream.
4K television ain't got shit to do with Blu-ray.
I exactly know what you mean, because remember back like when the PS3 and the 360 was like, oh yeah, all these games gonna be 3D compatible to be compatible with 3D TVs. That nobody
gave a fuck about.
Well, see, 4K though.
Ain't no games coming out in 4K using 4K like that.
But I'm saying not now. They will be. But I'm talking about movies. This is the thing about
you can buy 4K movies right now though.
But see, that's what I'm getting to real quick. That's what I'm finna get into. Is just like we was talking about people being mainstream. It's still a market out there for 4K Blu-ray, like it's like this. You got people that are still DVD hunting. You got the older segment. You got people that's in their 50s, 60s, 70s. It's
like, I ain't trying to go spend another extra $20, $30 for a Blu-ray when I got a DVD player.
Motherfuckers still use VHS tapes, bro. Like,
I still got VHS tapes, dog.
Let me break it down to you, though. Let me break it down. So you then have the segment of the market like us. We want to get like our age range from 25 to 45 or 25 to 50, who we want to have the bet. Like we still want to go out and purchase the movies and support.
But we want the latest and greatest stuff though.
Yeah, so
do it.
So this is what I'm saying. So with Xbox coming out with the hold on right quick. With the shit, why the fuck is this shit? Hold on. So with Xbox coming out with the Xbox One S early, this should have ever fucking I don't know how the fuck I went all the way to fuck back. Bite to hold on, let me go right here. I don't know how I went all the way back, but shit, hold on right quick. So let me find this shit. So where was I at? So it's like we was talking about people being mainstream. We still have these segments of the market that want 4K, the 4K version of these films. And because if people have 4K televisions, they're gonna want to buy 4K Blu-ray. So that's why 4K is such a draw, and I think it's gonna be bigger than Blu-ray because it's so close to what we have in theaters. Like most theaters now have 4K projections, and then just recently a lot of them are like the newer theaters are 8K. So when you got the majority of your theaters out there, if I can go buy a TV, that plays with the same visuals as a 4K as a projector, I'm gonna go and spend now $400 to $500 because it's got it affordable and they getting ready to move into 8K TVs or whatever. I'm going to get that same cinematic feel or cinematic experience. Like, look at all this shit that's on. I got on the screen. Let me show you if y'all can't see it.
Yeah, we see it.
But see, like, present. I guess because it wasn't okay. So it's like, look at all this shit. So you got all new movies. You got classic movies. You got all this shit being digitally remastered and shit from Blu-ray to 4K because these people want to get the best version of the film. Oh damn, Breezy left.
Nah, my call dropped. My internet went out. But what I was saying is, you gotta understand something. We're technology savvy. We're savvy as shit. We are gonna stream most of our shit. You understand that when the Comcast and all these other cable providers talking about cable cutters, they're not talking about your mama, your daddy, or your cousin. They talking about us. They saying we are cutting cables. We not buying DVDs. We not buying CDs. Like the same thing with CDs. We not buying CDs. We streaming the shit. Yeah, Blu-ray movies and stuff like that. That's a thing, but that's not for us. That is for the. I mean, it can be for us if we buy them, but that's for the older generation who wants that physical media still. We don't participate in that shit like that.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying it's still a market for this technology.
I mean,
like hundreds of thousands.
Me personally,
there's still a market for records and record players, but guess what? Motherfuckers ain't making a whole bunch of new brands of record players or records. Like, son, like for real though, like gaming is one of the most volatile markets there is because we always go through different mediums. I mean, at one point you had the cartridges, like Sony had their.
Yeah, we went to CDs.
Sony had their own little mini UMD discs for the PSP and everything like that. Like
DVDs.
Yeah, like even the games come on like dual layer disc and Blu-ray disc. It's like your system don't need to be a Blu-ray player. Sure, if it is, it has a secondary function. But for you as a technology enthusiast, the chances of you using your PlayStation as a Blu-ray player is slim, especially when you know you can stream some shit.
I mean, but I get that, but still, you don't have streaming does have its limitation. And
it does if you got shit.
I know, but I mean, not even just that, but I know a lot of people that, you know, if they want to get a movie, they'll go, they'll buy the physical copy and they'll get the digital.
Or run by a Redbox.
Or because if that's the case, Breezy, Redbox still wouldn't be out.
Redbox is for older people. Real
Whoa, hang on. I mean, me personally, like, if, like, you know, say like me, sometimes I get into a nostalgic mood. Like I want to go like rent a movie, family video or a Redbox, go home with my girl, and like we just sitting up there watching movies. We rent like 2 movies over the weekend, like blockbuster style, just because we can. It's like it's more nostalgia, but it's kind of just the thing you do.
But here's the thing.
I know I can do it with streaming as well, but the problem is like, you know, the actual, I think it's, for me and her, it's more or less the actual act of getting up, going down to family video, and like both of us getting a movie, and we got a movie for like the weekend or whatever.
But P gang, here's the thing: if you subscribe to your local TV provider, which AT&T, Comcast, they have a section on the cable box where you can rent movies and DVDs.
Yeah, I know. Charter is the same way, but
so that's even easier than you leaving your house.
I know, but I often go get snacks and shit. That's my thing now.
Yeah, well, snacks you can't rent snacks, so like that's gonna happen.
So like I got to get up anyway, so I might as well go get the movie too.
We ain't got there yet.
Well, I mean, they got some.
When it comes, when I can literally just like go over to like machine on the side of my house, be like, hey man, let me get some Raisinets, a whole bag of popcorn, and let me get like a whole case of Coca-Cola. I'll be in business. I'll never leave my house again, except to go to work or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, or even with getting like a supply drop or a drone or some shit.
I mean, if you want to take it there, there are some services you can get on your Android or your iPhone where motherfuckers will go pick up your groceries and your food for you and bring the shit to your house if you really want to get there. If you really, I know that's something that not everybody want to do, but like we can take it there. We can push the limit if you want to push the limit on some shit. So it's just like it's our generation that really just don't. At one point, DVD physical media was a thing that we love to have because you can look at the games now. Most of the games coming out, they all offer a downloadable version.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, you can do it that way. And you know, sometimes like some games is like, okay, if that's the only way it's gonna get released is online, that's fine. But by the same token, I prefer a physical disc because that way I know I actually have the actual game in my hand. Because I'm like a friend of mine, like he got the Saint Seiya game on PS4, right? And he better hope and pray to God, like, you know, his PS4 don't break. Because like I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on my 360 right now. You can't even download that motherfucker no more. And I'm like, I got it saved on like 3 different flash drives to my account. So like I got that game because I can't re-download it, and it'll piss me off if I lose that and my copy of the X-Men arcade game. I'm not losing those.
Yeah, I need to give me some flash drives and go ahead.
Because like I gave my buddy because like I gave my best friend Anthony, I gave him my copy of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for Dreamcast, so he actually has a physical copy.
It's the same thing with like
I got it
and all that shit. Like that's legit true though.
Yeah, it's like that's why like I don't like sometimes digital media because it's like Marvel had an issue where we're basically we're having a falling out of like different departments. So delist Marvel vs. Capcom 2, delist the X-Men arcade game, delist Marvel vs. Capcom 1. You can't download them no more right now. So pretty much all you can do, you better if you got it, you better hope and pray to God you better not ever lose your data or your system have a power surge or whatever.
Yeah,
because that'll be the end of it.
I think you can re-download.
It's unlisted. It's in the download.
Yeah. If you didn't download it,
it's
SOL.
because we ain't gonna have a listed URL on the Sony side of the service.
Yeah, so like that's why like that's why like I really do prefer like straight up I want a disc or a cartridge in my hand.
Yeah,
because like you know.
Speaking of flash drives and SD cards. So Nintendo that teamed up with Sandisk, but it's high ass motherfucking SD card. It's only $100. It's $79 for 120 gig. And let me put this in perspective for y'all. Yeah. 128 gigs for $79. It's really 100, but they put it on sale because everybody been bitching about like the GameSpot was going in, IGN I think was going. Everybody
y'all gonna pay it.
Shit, I ain't.
Y'all gonna pay it.
Man, I'm about to get a Switch, okay? I'm about to get a Switch, okay? Can I hook up an external hard drive to that motherfucker?
No,
I don't think you can.
No, but what you can do is get a micro, like I did. Hold on, let me show you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me a micro SD because I got plenty of them.
So let me show you what you can do. Let me show you what you can do real quick. Let me show you what you can do. Play up. So you go, and this is the only thing I don't like about the Switch. I got one right here. If y'all didn't know.
Nice.
So let me show you this shit right quick. Real quick. I gotta go. I got the card reader. I need to pop my old SIM card from my old SD card from my old phone because I think I might have got some. I got some flicks on there. But anyway, from some shorties. But yeah. So yeah, I need to find. I had it, and I need to find that motherfucker. It's around here. But anyway, so this right here. Oh shit! I only got a 64 gig. What the fuck? But I paid $60 for this motherfucker right here.
You gonna motherfucker get out?
Hold on. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I did pay. No, it was on at Best Buy. They had them on sale right next to the thing because it came with the adapter or whatever. I think I paid $60. No, I would say I paid. Yeah, I paid probably about that. I probably paid around that 60 price right at 70. But the 250 gig for $20 more if you get the regular SanDisk SD card. This is SanDisk too, right? You get that motherfucker. It's $120 or $112 something after tax, like $109 or some shit like that. So you can go spend literally, and then they got like one that's like 240 gigs or some shit. Well, no, not 240. I forget how many gigs, like 500 gigs or something for like 200. So you can get, so for essentially you're gonna spend $100 with Nintendo and SanDisk because this is an optimized fucking SD card.
Yep.
Just so you could have Switch written on the side of that motherfucker. When I can go and then literally you can go get any other SD. Let me look on here right quick.
It is.
I'm looking at one right now. Let's see. All I gotta do is just
256 gigabyte micro SD card.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit up and wait on this one on list right now.
But I'm saying, why would I pay $100 for 120 when I could pay?
I'm looking at this right now.
Nintendo, baby.
Fuck all that shit. Matter of fact, no, I paid This one I got, I paid $40 for. So, and you really don't even need all that. Like, here goes a Samsung Evo micro SD card. It's $128, $57. Samsung, $149. So for $50 more, you go to Samsung and get that motherfucking 256 gig. It's got a it's a 3, but it's got a 3 rating or whatever, but it still has the same read up and almost the same write up. It's this motherfucking Sandisk bullshit.
Yep.
It kiss my black ass. And if you buy that shit just because it says Switch on it, you need your ass whooped. Because you're going to buy it, and it's going to be somebody, mama, they're going to let these little kids, if you're watching this shit, I don't know why, but if you're watching this shit, and you let your mama go up in the motherfucking store and spend $100 for 128 gigs, and you fill that bitch up in 2 months with 5 games and 20 demos, you need your ass.
Oh man, hell no, dude, it's even worse. I was at V Stock last week. I had this one lady. She was looking around for the Xbox One games, and I'm like, dude, I'm in the front. It's like, no, they right over here. It's just right here. It's like, what's the difference between Xbox and the Xbox One? Well, it says Xbox One on the spine of the case, but yeah, I know. It's like, why did they just call it like the Xbox? I know, lady. I don't even work here. Okay, I don't even work here. I'm just helping you out because you got 3 kids with you.
And they going insane. They be them kids. You see, this is the thing about it. But why? This is why you niggas need to be up in your kids' lives, because you got your damn baby mama at the motherfucking V Stop, and you know her ass don't know what the fuck an Xbox One is. You know this shit. You send her to the store, baby. I need you to go get the kids some games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what systems we got? Xbox One. Who raised you? I'm gonna hit the Nino Brown. Who raised you? Matter of fact, let me go get the motherfucking sound effect. Who raised you, Negroes?
Look,
and you
man,
ignorant bastards.
I mean, come on.
Let your baby mama and your wife and your mama and your grandmama and you send them to the motherfucking store with these 3 badass kids getting right goddamn way at the motherfucking beach. Like this one little kid almost took my goddamn foot off. He jumped on my shit, and he landed on near my big toe. And I had where these motherfuckers at? I had these on. These is like 16s. I had worn them because they're comfortable and they don't slip off my feet. If I had these motherfuckers on right here, baby, I had to call in to work because this motherfucker jumped. Literally, one kid said, "Woo!" jumped over my fucking foot. The other one lay. I said, "This motherfucking."
Man, I mean, like, it's different. It's a different world. I mean, remember when we was growing up, our mamas all thought,
beat your ass right there. No, hold on.
Like, what system you got? I think it's Nintendo. But then again, Nintendo was a household name.
And it was only 2 consoles back then.
Yeah, it was only Nintendo or Sega.
So you knew. But hold up. But
unless you were that weird kid that had a Neo Geo.
Yeah, or had all of them. But see, hold on. Yeah. Wait a minute. That ain't even the point I'm trying to make right quick, y'all.
Yeah, but I know, like, they just be letting these kids just straight I'm
gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story about my mama one time. We was at Target on the south side before they redid it. The one over there on Hampton, before they redid it, made it Super Target.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Where the Chinese food, the Mandarin, what's that shit? The Mandarin Inn Mandarin. Some shit over there where
I know what you're talking about.
And all that shit is in there. One little right there where Tower Records used to be. So my black ass, I go. She said, "Look, we only gonna be in this store a minute, right?" My black ass, as soon as you go up in a store, a department store, and you a kid back in the 90s, they don't have it everywhere no more. But back in the 90s, you knew where the fuck you was going when you went into a department store. You didn't give a good goddamn. You was going to the toy aisle. You was going to that motherfucking electronics department. You was going straight back there because you knew it was going to be a motherfucking line of motherfucking kids back there.
Yep.
Fighting over the goddamn controller, breaking the shit. The controller half the cord is halfway out of the kiosk, ripped.
Yep.
Electrocute the motherfucker at any moment, or you gonna cut your damn self trying to play that damn game because the damn controller is locked on this damn thing and it's always broke all the damn time. You know, so
it would get fixed.
Yeah.
When Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat came in.
So
and as soon as them games came in, it got broke the next day.
Yep. So I would beeline to the back of Target, way in the motherfucking back in the corner. It used to be when the electronics department wasn't in the center in the back, but way in the motherfucking back in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in there, motherfucker, right? I'm in there playing. I'm playing. 20 minutes, 30 minutes go by. And I heard a page by my mama. Because when mama say, when you got a black mama and she's talking about she going to go in the store real quick, it's really you're going to be in there for 20, 30 minutes instead of an hour, 2 hours. So,
yeah.
You know, so you go up in there, motherfucker, and then I'm in there playing the game. They call me. They say, we need Killzone to come to the guest services. That's up the front where they do the page. Because his mother is ready to leave. So, boy, I ran like a motherfucker. I was running. I was jumping over carts. I was looking like Black Panther in the damn trailer. I'm jumping over shit, flipping over carts, beeline. So I get there. I go out. I see out the door. My mama is pulling off. I run out. Mama! Boy, left my ass there. Set that outside. It's cold in the motherfucker, just like it is right now. I'm sitting outside with my coat on and shit. Target dude come out there. So my mama, I guess, thought I was in the car or did this shit to scare the fuck out of me. So then she comes back, stops right there on the curb, like no give on the curve. Like ain't no give, it's a sidewalk, the whip. And she had a gold aluminum. So that motherfucker was sitting right there. If you open up the door, it would have scraped it down. It would bumped right to the curb. So she jumped out and whooped my ass right there in front of every damn body outside. The damn Target man was talking about he was finna call the cops. So she just looked at his ass like, yeah, you better not call the motherfucking cops. I'm gonna whoop your ass. So
put my child.
Boy, she sat up there and whooped my ass out in front of the goddamn Target. I'm talking about, nigga, I thought I was finna die. And I remember this to this day. I say all that to say this. If you motherfuckers don't get your goddamn kids, and when I go up in motherfucking V-Stock, I'm sick and tired of this shit, man. I almost got my foot broke fucking with your damn baby kids. Shit. Motherfuckers running around knocking shit over the V-Stock. The motherfucking V-Stock looking at me like I knocked down some shit.
Yeah.
Took a whole box of, they had like the little box of like some more of the like the Overstock games, and these motherfuckers that open up every goddamn box, throwing games and shit like that. They running past the damn shelves with the pops falling over. Motherfuckers took the whole damn controller from underneath the little game center shit. They sat up there and they done broke the damn controller, hitting each other with it and shit. Letting these bastards run all the way up and down the goddamn mall. Running in the motherfuckers. Old lady fucked around and fell. And it was so fucked up. I went into Hot Topic, right? I'm with my girl. I come out, they got this old lady on the goddamn stretcher. He said, can't bring
you know what I can't stand right now? Every time I go to Hot Topic to get a shirt, they don't never have it in my size. I wear a 2X. And here's the thing. And here would kill me, right? I'm like, oh, okay, man, you know what? Maybe they'll have it next time. So I walk out of the store, right? And I see a little motherfucker who had that shirt. And I can tell this is a motherfucking 2X shirt. And he looked like he wanted a damn nightgown and that shit. It just pissed me the fuck off every time.
And then the other thing, too, when y'all nerds come out the house, I shouldn't have to tell you grown-ass niggas to wash your ass. But if I'm in fucking V-Stock, right? And say, and I ain't doing them no more because I ain't single, but if I saw a chick or whatever, or even if I'm at Walmart or Target, and your big stinking, you can see looking ass come by with fucking Cheetos and Doritos thing, what the fuck is that? Oh, whoever got that TV on, turn that motherfucker. Ow.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I got my show going. I got my Tsunami stream up on my TV over here.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah,
like
Sailor Moon going off. Dragon Ball Z about to come on for an hour.
Oh, okay. What, a Tsunami Aftermath?
Yep. So yeah, Sailor Moon S just went off. So 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z and G Gundam. Gonna be a good night.
Okay. Speaking of which, like I said, man, what so all y'all nerds out there, wash your ass. Because if I see somebody something hot, I want to get on. Well, when I was single, but when I was single and I was trying to get something hot and I was trying to get on them, and you dusty, crusty, musty, nasty, shitty, stanky motherfuckers come up in there, you kill the whole motherfucking vibe. You kill it every damn time. And you pookie and ray ass niggas with them shitty ass doo-doo stain. I got 3 Adidas stripes in my motherfucking drawers rolling up. And all the way by your almost down there by your kneecaps. Fuck y'all. And one more thing. All you anime distributors, hear me well. Partner up with somebody to print this shit out over here. I just saw G Gundam, them motherfucking Blu-rays and 4K DVDs. Gundam Wings finna come out. They got a collector set.
Oh,
that's
dude,
$175 motherfucking dollars. Y'all need who got Gundam right now?
Right Stuff.
Y'all need y'all ass whooped. You and Sunrise and all y'all.
Sunrise don't have it no more. Sunrise done got out.
So who the fuck running the goddamn YouTube channel?
That's Sunrise, but Sunrise ain't doing no more DVDs no more.
Well, shit.
Yeah, right stuff. Right Stuff is the one putting out because like the Gundam Wing Blu-ray whole complete DVD collector's ultra edition says like $200 some odd when it's all said and done. I'm like,
shit, you might as well go buy some pussy for that damn for
man,
that
dude.
shit.
Dude, it's damn. Like I'm like I like Gundam Wing and all.
Damn, for
I can't afford to pay for that. This is too much money. And I got some Gundam series on DVD back when they had them out back in the early 2000s, and I was glad I bought them for the price because they are up in price now as a result. And like I don't know what happened, whether it was the fact that ADV went out of business or whatever. Because it's just like, oh my god, everybody sucks right now.
Man, they need their ass whooped. Like,
Funimation is even worse.
Shit, look, Right Stuff is charging $200. Retail is $269.99 for this collector's ultra edition set. Y'all need y'all ass whooped right now. Like, ain't shit up in here but some motherfucking pens or art books, some stickers, and a motherfucking big ass box I think they got like a collector sleeve or some shit where you could put like a steel book or some shit. This is
no.
Man, look, bro. Been waiting, just pre-ordered it. And you motherfuckers keep on buying this shit. Fuck y'all.
That's the worst part about it is like you
motherfuckers.
Somebody always is buying it.
And they keep the prices high.
Because people will buy it. And
hold on. Why is Knights of Sedona season 1 $100 motherfucking dollars? Y'all need y'all and y'all motherfuckers keep buying this shit.
It's even worse with Funimation. Oh, I wanted Certain Magical Index of season 2 on DVD. Okay, I can buy it. Season 2 part 1, which is half the show, is like $50. Okay, that's fine. But then I look up for season 2 part 2, they want damn near $100. I'm like, what? It's the same amount of episodes, but you want me to pay twice as much? And I'm just like, that's just Funimation. I'm like, I haven't bought nothing from Funimation since like the early 2000s when I bought the last Dragon Ball Z DVD because I just wanted to watch the episodes earlier than it was coming on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I have just never bought nothing from them because like I'm like, okay, they wanted like damn near $60. for that one DVD.
Man,
I watched that shit and I took it right back.
Oh my God.
And it's like, I don't buy as much anime on DVD, especially not from the source. I will go on eBay. And like I bought one show, like Bang Zoom had a show I wanted to get on DVD from them. It was gonna be like what's the name, like $75. I went on eBay, I found somebody who had the same exact show on DVD by Bang Zoom. They sold it to me for $30.
Okay, so they have, let me see here. This is my thing, this is how I look at it. Okay, I see Speed Race on here. Now, see, I would pay, well, no, not for them $300 just to get a fucking bus. It's the same shit they did with motherfucking Power Rangers. Power Rangers had $800 goddamn dollars for a motherfucking Ranger replica damn helmet that you had to open it and open up and put and I can stream the DVDs in. This is the thing about this is where streaming come in. This is why motherfucking anime, like, that's why, Crunchyroll.
Well, that's also why, like, Adult Swim has, like, been experiencing, like, very fucking low ratings, like, on all their shows right now. Everybody's like, well, why are the ratings low for Dragon Ball Super? Nobody's watching it in English anymore because we've already watched this a year ago.
Yeah, they should have did a simuldub of that.
And it's like, well, what about, like, why are they still airing Naruto? Nobody's watching it. People watching Boruto.
And their streaming services be taking a huge dip in shit. And then, like, the other day, there was a fucking virus on their website that kept trying to install whenever you went to Crunchyroll. Like, man, Crunchyroll done went away the dodo. Crunchyroll's terrible.
And it's like, you look at it right now, it's like you have people that's like, okay, why am I going to stay up late on Saturday night to watch one episode of a show? And we also headed toward the holiday season, so that means, okay, we got to take this weekend off because people ain't home or whatever. So that means you're not going to get to watch your show this week. Whereas I can go on Crunchyroll, because like that was the problem with Attack on Titan. It came on Adult Swim, but I was watching it like I was 3 episodes ahead on Funimation's website or whatever in English. And it's like nobody was watching on Adult Swim because it's like, why the fuck am I going to stay up for it? And like I don't even stay up like to watch, because I want to watch Iron Blooded Orphans. I have watched it in Japanese and now I want to watch it in English. I'm not going to stay up for it because, one, I know it's going to be coming to the, Gundam Info channel on YouTube, so I'll just watch it there. Or I just got different sites where I can watch it in English. All I have to do is just wait until after it comes on the next day. So, like, I got something to watch on Sunday mornings. And it's like, like Adult Swim is kind of falling down to me personally because it's just like,
well, I mean, I think they brought it back and they didn't have a plan.
Yeah, they didn't. They figured it was just going to be a one-off and it wasn't going to go nowhere. But then it was like, oh, you had people tuning in now. But then
Samurai Jack, but I think they need to get some exclusive shit to get
the numbers up, because it's like, okay, Samurai Jack, you got us tuning in, deal, okay. But Dragon Ball Super, nope, we ain't watching that. You want us to watch something? It's like you got to come up with something that's like, oh, this is it. Nobody else has it. Because see, this is the thing back then. Back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, when Dragon Ball Z was on,
that was the only game in town. You couldn't.
It's like Dragon Ball Z wasn't on no other channel, and 2, the internet wasn't as great to where like, oh, we could stream full-on episodes one right after the other. They have brand new episodes ahead of time on TV. You was lucky if you got a tape or a DVD out before. But now it's like most like these kids got it a whole lot easier than we had it, because it was like we didn't have that,
access
ability to go online and just like straight just go to the next episode. I don't want to wait 2 weeks to see Yusuke versus Hiei or whatever in Yu Yu Hakusho. No, I had to wait 1 episode per week when they moved it to Saturdays. And nowadays, these kids can get up and be like, oh, yeah, I was on the Dark Tournament. Now I'm in the middle of Chapter Black the next day. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, you kids got it way easier. And I'm like,
that's also helped anime blow up, though, because
when
the internet came in and we could stream stuff. And Crunchyroll, I think they getting through a little slump, but they got since like they do their simultaneous with Funimation, and then like you got VFM and VFN, you got Funimation now, you got you got the off-brand, unofficial channels or whatever. So it's like now it's really blown up the culture to where people can access and get these episodes, because now, like you said, the ease of access has helped us, and it's helped it's helped everybody really. Like, I mean, when I'm able to go up into Walmart and I see when they do the first runs of like Rurouni Kenshin the movie or Attack on Titan, and then they got like Dragon Ball Z, they got the complete they got GT for $25. Like, certain stuff is coming down in price, but it's like, it's gonna take some time to get there. But I just think that now, as time goes on, stuff will drop. But right now, I think because Japan don't want to get rid of anime, because the anime over there is like the majority of their TV viewership. Like a lot of anime.
Not the majority, but a large percentage.
A large percentage of their TV ratings. So if they can make it harder for us to get it, or us to own it, because they can get it and you get it for a much cheaper price. Like once the season's over with, 6 months, not even 6 months, 3 or 4 months down the line, they can have the DVD or the Blu-ray box set, and it's only gonna cost them a fraction of the price. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic we could dive deep into. We got another epic motherfucking show, y'all. This is Beatz and Bitz podcast. We got Crimson Knight in the building, my boy Matt, Breezy, Big Killzown. Make sure y'all like, comment, favorite, subscribe for the one time. Make sure y'all hit the notification bell so y'all know for live. I think I need to go in here and cook some. I'm hungry as fuck.
Same. I'm hungry as fuck.
Yeah, I gotta make something for dinner.
Yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow. Right now though, y'all can catch me. I'm probably I'm tired as hell. I'm hungry and I need to take this piece of shit Sonic Forces back. Matt, please.
I cannot believe you paid for that.
No, I rented it. I didn't.
I can't believe you rented it.
Well, I'm going. Y'all can argue about Sonic Forces. I'm out. Peace.
Man, and it's like it's bad, but it's even worse when it's like, oh, here it is. Sega worked on this one themselves, and then basically Sonic Mania, which was done by the fans, comes out and outdoes it 10-1. I
mean, what more can we say? We out. I didn't already went on the epic damn rant about that earlier, so we out. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Same, I ain't gonna say same time. We stream when we get the crew together, or anybody wants to jump on. When you see me post the link on Facebook, and my personal Facebook is in the description box. Y'all can add me and see when we going live. We get everybody in. Shout out to Crimson Knight, my boy Matt coming through, Breezy as always. Shout out B Snow, aka Yuki the Snowman, for coming on yesterday. We had an epic, dope fucking show. We had another one today. This is Big Killzone, man. Crimson Knight, and we out. Peace. Beatz of this podcast.
Got it.
Oh, before we go though, I gotta shout out a couple places: Game Haven, SCL, and the Geekly Podcast. Make sure y'all go check them out. GeeklyPodcast.com, and we out. Peace.